Hello, Scorpio. Here we are at the intersection of my journey and yours. I believe that we were both brought here for a reason. I believe that your intuition brought you here for a reason, and it's to hear these messages. So there's something in this message for you. Let's get right into it. I trust that if it resonates, it's yours. Take what's meant for you, leave the rest for whoever it belongs to. And let's ask the question, what's going on with Scorpio? And what does Scorpio need to know? Messages for Scorpio, please. Okay, so I feel like there's someone who wants to talk to you. They really have a lot of feelings for you. You might already know who this is. You may even have a sort of psychic connection with this person. Could be someone whose moon sign could be very important. Yeah, they definitely want to talk to you. They're looking forward to this. They have an offer for you. They want to flirt with you. They want to take you out on a date. Page of Cups, the Three of Wands. Or you're waiting to hear back from this person. They have a lot of feelings for you. Yeah, this is going to be such a good connection. You have a new lover here and you're making plans together. And I think that this is going to go really well for you. You and your lover, you're getting together. You and your family, your friends. I don't know what this is that you're planning, working. You already know. You kind of already have a feeling. And your feelings are correct that this is such a good time that you guys are having. There's someone at a distance who wants to see you get together and have a great time. Okay, let's get a little bit deeper into this. There could be some interference going on. This person may be kind of shy. They may be kind of shy. It may be just the beginning of the relationship and you're both really excited to see each other and get together. But let's see a little bit more. Why the Eight of Swords? The Four of Cups, they feel like, okay, there's a sense that this may be unrequited or somebody is being distant, aloof, and acting like they don't care, but they really are looking forward to this very much. Why they, let's get one more. Someone may even want to apologize and they feel like you won't accept it, or they feel like they're going to be rejected, or someone's afraid of rejection, or maybe you feel like this person doesn't care. Let's get one more. Could be a King of Pentacles coming in, an earth sign. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn placements could be in this person's chart. Also, yeah, definitely Virgo especially. Also Aquarius and Cancer, the moon in Cancer specifically. Okay, so this person has a lot of feelings for you, and yet there is a sense of distortion, interference, maybe even a bit of pettiness or jealousy. Something's getting in the way, something that they don't like. What is going on? Like, they really want to be with you. They really want to make this happen, but there's something that they're not talking about. They're waiting. They're biding their time. There's something that they're worried about. They're worried about money, health, finances. This person's very practical, pragmatic, maybe even a bit materialistic. It's important to them to have security, safety, the finer things, maybe very sensual in that way. And they love you. They want commitment. They want long-term, but something seems to be off. Something seems to be getting in the way. Maybe just overthinking, overanalyzing. Some self-sabotaging beliefs or behaviors that's getting in the way. Maybe a bit of jealousy, kind of petty actually. Something about it doesn't feel quite right. This person could be quite wealthy, healthy. Maybe they've been single for a while. Why is this all? The Star, the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, making changes for the future. This is something about all of this is a good thing. Like, there's divine timing. There is something that needs to end, okay? It's like something's going on behind the scenes that may not even have anything to do with you. They need to take care of these things, and they're going to be reaching out to you. Okay, somebody, maybe they haven't been talking all that much. You might not even know what's going on. There's something that is like they have to deal with it by themselves. You might know the tip of the iceberg. I feel like they're going to be talking to you about this. Yeah, there's communication coming in. They're trying to maintain objectivity in all of this as well. Like something's going to be revealed to you about this person, and it's going to make it all make sense, and it's going to be a breakthrough and a turning point in the relationship. This coming through, this offer, this conversation, this communication, they're going to be honest with you about something. They're going to be opening up to you about something. Could be to do with fear, could be to do with stress, something going on that's ending. It's bad, something negative going on with them. And I think opening up to you about it is going to put them in a position to feel kind of vulnerable, and they don't really want to have to talk about it. This is a stoic person. This is a hardworking, simple, like down-to-earth person. And I'm getting like they're not even that deep. Like this person's not that deep. And so when it comes to dealing with heavy things, I almost feel like they want to do it by themselves. They don't want to burden you. They also feel like they have to take care of everything by themselves. And it takes them a while. They are reserved. They're kind of slow. I'm not saying that in a bad way. I just mean like they take things slow, or delayed reaction. There's some kind of delayed reaction. But I do see moving forward, guided to communicate, talk to you. There's travel plans. I feel like there's been a delay or a setback, something that's been getting in the way. And it was out of your control. It was out of their control as well. There's a breakthrough in communication. There's an offer. There's talking about it, opening up, and overcoming some kind of difficulty, overcoming the shyness, the reservations, the inhibitions, whatever it is that's been getting in the way. This person's not happy in their life. They're maybe dealing with endings and new beginnings, but I do see new beginnings. And yeah, exactly. Look at that. The Emperor and the Hermit. It's like they feel like they have to do it by themselves. Like they have to take charge, be in control, take the lead, initiate something, but they have to do it themselves, and they're not talking about it. But I do see that they're going to be opening up about it and talking to you. There's something that they have to see it differently. Let's actually look a little bit further into the Three of Wands. I feel like this conversation is a turning point in the relationship. It's also like a make or break moment here where things are going to change, and you have an opportunity to, I guess, listen. Just listening to this person, to be there. Look at this. Emperor, the Hermit came out again, and this is Aries energy. Okay, so Aries, Virgo, definitely coming through. Someone could have both Aries and Virgo in their chart, and this would make for a very dynamic personality because Aries and Virgo are very different archetypes. Okay, so this is somebody who's not really saying anything, perhaps at a distance, withdrawn, aloof, you know, acting uninterested, or maybe they're not interested. I'm not sure. Something is really bothering them. Something, Five of Cups, it's bothering them. And they are still thinking about you. They want to get back together. They want to get together, have a good time with you. They want to do the right thing with you, because we do see the Ten of Cups. But this is a leader. This is someone who feels like they're an entrepreneur, a pioneer. They're a trailblazer. I'm just saying, like, taking the initiative, initiating something. They want to make sure that they've thought about everything. They've made a solid plan. They're reflecting on this, soul searching on this. Maybe somebody who's used to being alone. Maybe who's somebody who wants to be alone. There's something really weighing heavily on this person, and it's oppressive to them. And I think that they're about to break free from that. They're about to liberate themselves. They're about to express themselves. They're going to be opening up, talking to you. There's a transformation and a new beginning. Again, that transformational energy that we saw before. Star, Wheel of Fortune, Ten of Swords. Things are improving. It's getting better. It's like now they have more free time. Now they're able to see it clearly. Now they're able to talk to you, and here they want to come, and they have desire. They have intentions. They have romantic thoughts and feelings for you that maybe they just needed a little space and time to catch up with you. Right. So this person, maybe they love you, right? Maybe they have feelings for you. Oh, get this. You've been dating for a little while. Let's say you've been dating for 4 months. And suddenly, after everything's been going really well, you seem to be connecting, they go quiet. They take a step back. They need that space because that means that they actually have feelings for you. I know how it sounds. Give them that space. Accept them for who they are. They need time to process. You may already know that this is someone you want to be in a relationship with. And on some level, subconsciously, they know it too. But they need to take some time to reflect so that they can come back stronger and more committed to they're reflecting on commitment. They're reflecting on responsibility. They're reflecting on finances. There's something that's seriously bothering this person. Here we go. The Sun. I think they're going to be talking to you. There's good news coming in from this person. They've put a lot of thought into this. This person's very thoughtful. They think things through. They are not impulsive. They are not spontaneous, really. But there's good news coming from them, and it's a lot of fun. Here they come. They're going to come around. They're just taking their time because they need to think it through, because they need to be responsible, because they need to set things up. They want to make plans, okay? I feel like there's been a lack of communication, and that's about to improve or change. King of Wands, Three of Pentacles. They want to take the lead and take the initiative, collaborate with you. Respecting time and space, respecting money, resources. They also have a new job. Yeah, exactly. It's like they have a new job, a new career, a new plan, money path opening up. This is a new beginning. They want a new beginning with you. They want to work together on something new with you. They're going to come in. They're going to share this with you. They want to know what you think and how you feel about this too. And there's a sense of needing to maintain objectivity and discernment as you talk to this person. I think that it's going to be really exciting to hear from them. You're going to be really happy to hear from them. But there's also a need to sort of... there's a sense of self-restraint. Like they want to maintain control over their ego, their emotions, and something that's been holding them back. It's like, this is a complicated vibe today, but we'll try to keep it straight to the point. There could be a Leo placement involved here too. Again, look at that. Leo, strength came right out. Again, with the Wheel of Fortune, things changing for the better. Luck, fate, destiny, positive changes, divine timing, somebody maybe even trying to maintain self-control, taming the beast, so to speak, you know, but there's a sense of love and indulgence here as well. Okay, so there's a lot of indulging. The Empress, the Three of Cups, there's a sense of love and connection and desire. The desire to connect is there. We see that. Now we just need the communication. Someone needs to answer a question. Someone needs to be very clear about their intentions. Okay, what are your intentions? Be clear about your intentions and don't back down. Be very clear about what you want and what you need, how you feel about it, and then let this person come to their conclusions and come to you correctly the way that they know they need to. I do see an offer of commitment and plans. Like they want to make plans with you. What is the Ten of Cups? Ten of Cups is satisfaction. That's happiness. What do you really want? This is you being very happy with the way that this turns out. Somewhere over the rainbow, I just heard. Okay, so you're getting together, you're having a great time, everybody's happy, you get what you want, you're very content with it, it's all worth it. It's in the end, it's worth it. Trying to figure it out, coming to some plans together, they have something to share with you, they have really good news, they want to make it, they want to have fun, they want to get together, they want to have a good time, they want to make it positive, they want to make it real. Okay, let's see, what is the Ten of Cups? This feels like a relationship reading today, right? Three of Cups, yeah, celebration, good times. This is a rare, precious connection, and they're starting to see how rare and precious it really is. Someone feels a little bit heartbroken here. The Ten of Swords keeps coming through. They feel like they made a mistake or something got ruined, but then they want to make it right. Yeah, it's like something has to end for this to begin, and they want to make something right with you. They want to make it last. They want to make it real. But they've been dealing and struggling with something here, having hit rock bottom, having failed, having made mistakes in the past, and maybe it's those past mistakes and that's still influencing the way that they think. There are still some issues that they need to solve and let go so that they can move on to be in this plan, making this happen with you. Ten of Pentacles, Four of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles. Like, we see where this is going. You guys love each other so much. There's a sense of understanding, a sense of I see you, I hear you, I accept you for who you are, I understand you, I love you, you're precious, right? Like, this is such a rare connection to have this heartfelt, emotional understanding, communication, getting together, having a great time. But more than that, it's like, we are really compatible. You guys are really actually compatible. You're attracted to each other, I think, as well. But I think more than that, there is a deep sense of compatibility, companionship, and being there for each other through thick and thin. Yeah, and there's a realization, like someone's coming to realize that if they're going to be with you, they need to do something. They need to offer this to you. They need to step up. They need to come back around. They need to make something clear. They need to open up and talk to you about this. They need to open up about how they feel. I see someone expressing their feelings to you, making some kind of romantic gesture, trying, I think, to impress you with their level of commitment and love. Yeah, Ace of Cups coming in, the Magician. I think that they have very strong feelings about this, and some part of that might make them feel kind of uncomfortable, but they're starting to process their own emotions that they've been thinking about that. They've also been thinking about the practical, the responsibility, and they want to step up and come into this Emperor energy, which is like taking the lead, making this new beginning with you. It's very auspicious with the Emperor, the Sun here. This is what they've been thinking about from a distance. They never stopped thinking about you. They're still thinking about you right now. They're waiting for the right time. They're going to be coming in. They're going to be talking to you, opening up to you. It's going to be a really fun time. The two of you getting back together, having a great time, solidifying this bond, realizing how important it is. and wanting to take it further, wanting to take it to the next level, whatever that might mean. There's something that you guys are celebrating together, an anniversary maybe, or we have the devil here. It could be Capricorn placements in their chart. There's a sense of maybe overdoing it a little bit. Like this person's really intense. I know I said earlier that they're not that deep, and I do feel that way. But I also feel like even though they might not be like the deepest, so to speak, they are very sensual. They have strong drives, libido, and desire. So they have strong feelings. Just because the feelings are not deep doesn't mean they're not strong. See what I'm saying? I feel like this is a very subtle distinction, but you can have strong feelings that are not very deep. Or you can have deep feelings that are not very strong or something. I don't know. Maybe this is a distinction without a difference, or a difference without a distinction. But like, I'm just trying to say, like, you know, there could be just more than one person watching this with different drives and desires. I just feel like I'm going to get off of that. I'm going on a tangent. Doesn't matter. There could be a little bit of overindulgence here, but there's a sense of strong desire, lust, love, companionship, wanting to be together, wanting to talk, wanting to make plans. There's a breakthrough coming here in communication in this relationship that's going to change everything. This is a turning point in this relationship. Things are going to get stronger and deeper. I see the two of you going to be together for a long time. This person wants everything with you. They want to keep you. Yeah, the Lovers, the Devil. They want a commitment. They're like, you're never going to get rid of me now. Like, okay, whatever. So yeah, I see that. Six of Wands, the Ace of Swords. Really good communication, really good news coming from this person. A lot of support, a lot of fun, uplifting energy as well. A sense of clarity and purpose, a sense of direction. This person wants to talk about the future. They want to invest in the future. They want to open up and talk about it and have fun, have a good time. Are you willing to listen? They need you to like listen though. I think that's important because half of communication is listening, right? Half of the things that we say, like comprehension is half of communication, and that means like how it's received. Something about receiving, giving and receiving in this is important. There's a sense of generosity. There's a sense of magnanimity. It's like, okay, cool. So this is all going to be made clear. This message is going to come through. They've been thinking a lot about it. They know what they want now. I even feel like they're kind of sorry for the delay, sorry for the setback, sorry for not talking. I had a lot going on. They're probably going to open up to you. Work was really hard. Something was seriously bothering them. They might not have been feeling very good. Yeah, but now they want to get back together, maybe have a drink. Okay, have a good time. Share in the wealth, share in the love and the abundance with you. They're looking forward to this, to getting what they want. They also, it's like they want a lot of physical intimacy as well. Very sensual, very sexual energy, very lustful energy coming through, very high libido coming through, obviously. Yeah, definitely. But they definitely feel possessive, and they know this about themselves. I think you're going to see a different side of this person when you get closer to them, and it's going to be a bit more intense. Once they've decided that they want you, that they want to keep you, it's like you're never going to get rid of this person. They also feel like you are extremely attractive to them. They feel very, very attracted to you. They want to know if you feel the same way about them as well. Okay, there may need to have been a change of plans, but I see it working out in the end. Anything else that we need to know? I'm going to get you some oracles, and maybe this will give us another aspect of this reading today. I'm going to move these down here. Got it. Definitely got Leo placements, Capricorn, Aries, Virgo. Could be important. Cancer, Pisces, Aquarius, Aries. I think I already said that. Taurus is also coming through. Okay. So overcoming challenges. Don't ignore the red flags as well. I do see that there are... This is like, I don't know. I just see that devil being there. It's like a little bit of difficult. A little difficult. This person can be a little bit, I don't know. I feel like there's a toxic element to this. It may be related to being a little bit controlling. That's all. Oh, that's all. Just a little controlling. I don't know. It seems that you know what? Let's get you some oracles and see if it says anything else about it. Could just be Capricorn vibes coming through. I see a little bit of Bacchanalian. I see I just feel like you belong to me is what this person is saying. If we're going to be together and I'm going to commit to you, I'm like, when it's all or nothing, there's a bit of a bit of like all or nothing here. Yeah, that's how it feels. Okay. Give your relationship a chance. You could work on your partnership. Okay, so you could work on this together. There's a lot of good. There's so much good in this. You could give it a chance. Maybe they want to give you a chance. You're giving this person a chance. Making the effort, okay? Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So giving it a chance, making the effort. There's doing some work on this, working on it together, opening up about communication, about the things that need to be said, that perhaps have been unsaid. Express your love for this person openly. Someone's like openly talking about their feelings. Okay, I'm a little worried about the controlling thing. I'm not gonna lie, that's a little much. I don't like that, because it's like you can't expect to have the healthiest relationship dynamic if there's a little too much of that. It's one thing to be protective. You know, possessiveness can be very protective. It can be some type of like, I take responsibility, I look out for you, I'm going to be there for you. You know, you're mine, therefore I love you and take care of you, that sort of thing. But it can go to extremes. You know, we see it all the time. The possessiveness, the jealousy can turn into something kind of ugly. So, not going to lie, I see a little bit of that here, but with the Sun card being in here, the Ten of Cups, the Three of Cups, some of these things coming through, it's like, I feel like there's a good balance, and so long, in the Star coming through, there's a silver lining. I'd say so long as there's a good balance and somebody knows and tries their best to maintain because we just saw did you see the Justice? I saw the Justice. Anyway, Justice is like balance. So as long as somebody tries their best to like stay centered and be cool and be objective about these sorts of things, if there's good communication, it's not something that necessarily has to be like a end of the world deal breaker. It's like, you can work on this, you can give it a chance. If somebody's willing to take accountability and take responsibility for their own actions, and they're willing to, you know what I mean? Maybe it's not such a bad thing. It can be okay. I'm not trying to make excuses for someone. I'm just saying this is the vibe. It seems balanced. That's all. Everybody's got their light and their shadow aspects, so it doesn't necessarily, but you be the judge, okay? You got to be objective about this with the Ace of Swords. There's truth coming in. There's clarity coming in. Good decisions, good communication. There's good news coming in as well. It seems elevated and supportive. It seems like a celebration coming in. Good times and good vibes. I would just say be careful about going to extremes. You want to keep it centered. You want to keep it clever. Keep it cool. That's all I'm saying. We got soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. Okay, so you can work on this together. This is your soulmate. And at the bottom, we have codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. And that's that devil. So substance use, overspending, overdoing it. Codependency. I just feel like, ooh, unrequited. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. So that's where the Four of Swords, or rather, sorry, Four of Cups, Eight of Swords comes in. Retreat. Okay, so codependency, unrequited, and retreat. It might be a good idea to just back away slowly for some of you and let this person come to their own conclusions. You don't need to convince them, control them. Maybe you don't need to control them either. We can't control other people's perception of us. Like I was saying, half of communication is in the way it's received. And we cannot control the way somebody receives our intention, our communication, the things that we say. It's up to them to receive it and to process it themselves. And so, I don't know, I think a power move right now that might be good for you is to take a step back from all of this. If it seems to be stressful, if it seems like somebody's not responding, if it seems like they don't care, they're not open, they're not interested, okay, accept them for what they are, for who they are. If they say they're not ready for a relationship, if they say they're not available, whatever it may be, if they're acting like they don't care, that's who they are. That's their true color. That's like, you just have to say, okay, and it might hurt and you might not like it, but you might want to just, for your own safety, your own peace of mind, your own health and wellness, retreat, take a step back from unrequited love if they're not giving you what you give them, and spend some time with people who actually want to spend time with you. I do see good news and good vibes coming in, though. I do see love and wealth and abundance coming in for you, though. So there is truth, there is clarity, there is good news coming in. I just think that this reading today is kind of a mixed bag. It is. There's a mixed message here. And so take what's meant for you, leave the rest for whoever it belongs to, and email me for personal details. We could do a specific personal reading for you and really parse this out, because it seems like someone is taking a step back, they're being quiet, and you're calling in your soulmate. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Yeah, self-respect. Okay, loving yourself first means that if somebody is not giving to you the same way, you deserve love, you are lovable. Okay, it means you don't go barking up the wrong tree. You don't keep putting yourself out there and maybe even like embarrassing yourself, you know, like for what? Chasing somebody around who clearly is not interested, but there are romantic feelings that are worth exploring if you're flirting, lighthearted. I feel like maybe you're even meeting someone new. Could be someone new. I feel like there might even be more than one energy coming in, but somebody's coming in. Some King of Cups is coming in who really loves you, who wants to talk to you about feelings, who's going to be expressing how they really feel, telling you that they love you, telling you that they care, and they want to come towards you with a romantic offer. So maybe just take a step back and let this person process their feelings and catch up with you, because if you can just accept them for who they are, it's funny how they will just come back around and be like, oh, I'm just kidding. I just realized I actually do want to be with you. It feels complicated, honestly. It's like, okay, you need space, you need time, that's fine. You go ahead and take your space, take your time. If I'm still available when you come back, then maybe we can get together for a coffee or a drink or something. We'll see if I'm available. We'll see if I'm still around. But if I'm no longer available, then that's that. You've missed your opportunity. Someone feels like they're gonna miss their opportunity, and they're gonna regret missing their opportunity with you. If they don't come back around soon, there's gonna be someone new coming in. That's what I'm thinking. Maybe that's what it is like you have feelings for you feel connected with somebody, and yes, this is a soulmate of yours, but it seems like they're not giving back to you in the way that you deserve right now, and that's gonna cause an imbalance, and that's not gonna be good for you, for anybody involved, and it feels like you're gonna maybe retreat from that, and actually they're going to regret, because someone new is going to come in and possibly sweep you off your feet, and they're going to see you being very happy, and they're going to realize, oh, that could have been me, and it's just going to be this, but you're going to be happy. So, I don't know. I feel like if they don't come around soon, they're going to miss their chance. If they don't come around soon, they're going to miss their chance, because you're going to find someone else who's going to be available emotionally, going to be available, etc., who's going to tell you and love you and give you romantic offers and gifts all the time, and who's going to really invest in and talk to you and be there with you. So, okay, a little more oracles, closing message. We have tomorrow. It begins with your next thought. Tomorrow begins with your next thought. The future begins now with the way that you're thinking now, your next thoughts. Something about tomorrow. So someone could be coming in tomorrow. We have thread. You are a canvas. Paint yourself with beauty. Yeah, beautify yourself. Take good care of yourself. Treat yourself like a work of art, because you are. You're like part of the universe. The universe is the great work, and so are you. So take very good care of yourself tomorrow. Watch out tomorrow. I think you're going to hear from somebody tomorrow, or there's some kind of clarity. You're going to understand this a lot better tomorrow. Something like that. Sleep on it. Entangled. Yeah, there's an entanglement here. Love teaches through trials. So you're learning lessons about love through perhaps a difficult moment right now. I feel like this moment, if it is kind of challenging, if there is some interference, it's full of wisdom. You could learn a lot from this to just sort of let go of control. Let things develop naturally in the situation. Either way, whether you get what you want or not. I think letting it develop naturally is the right thing to do for you. And then we have one more, just bravery in action. Yeah, bravery is action in spite of doubt. Okay? Be brave in this. It's brave. Letting go of a connection is really brave, actually. If you think about it, it takes a lot of courage to say, okay, I release control. I accept radically. Like, radical acceptance means I release control over you. I can't change who you are. I can't control you. I accept you for exactly who you are, but I also accept myself for who I am. And I see how I feel, and I see how it makes me feel, and I act accordingly. Because if you treat me a certain way, that's who you are. That's who you are to me. And I accept that reality. But the way that I feel about it is also of primary importance to me. And if I don't feel good about it, I'm not going to stick around. I'm going to go where I'm called. That's what someone's saying. That maybe that's the attitude you can take as well. And we have overcome. Clarity exists above chaos. Clarity lives above chaos. So you're overcoming this situation. And one last, in thought, word, and action. So you're aligning your actions with your thoughts and your words. Okay. You might want to write a letter to your future self and read it in like 10 years from now. Something is coming to completion. You're getting closure on all of this. Something that's taken a while that hasn't really been moving, it's going to start moving forward. That's what I see. You're accomplishing something here. Stay the course. All right. Keep it moving. There also may be a new plan. As one cycle closes, of course, a new cycle opens. New idea, new perspective. All right, leaving it there for you today, Scorpio. I hope this was helpful and of service to you. If you enjoyed this and you'd like a personal, send me an email. Thank you so much for joining me today. I appreciate you so much. You're the best. And yeah, I'd love to read for you. Like the video, subscribe for the channel, and I'll see you in the next one, okay? Okay, bye.